Make sure you go out there and subscribe. Welcome to Rare Fridays with Mick and Jay, where we talk about sports, life in general, and a whole lot of other shit. So, man, back on to, Micah Parsons. Man, they got to pay. Jerry should have been paid him. And, like the old saying they say, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Today's
so
price.
When you could have got him for 28 to 30 to 32, you didn't want to pay. And he hung on this year and said, you know what?
Now it's going to end up costing you 40.
That was a 40 ball, 42. Because he deserves it to be right up there with TJ. TJ Watt got his money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Max Crosby and TJ Watt got that bag. Myles Garrett, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's three of them. Myles Garrett, too.
Yep.
So now you got to pay. And he's really upset. He's upset at Ezekiel Elliott, even though he ain't there. He does this as a businessman, so this is what he's thinking. So it could be two things. He's upset because where Zeke got the bag, tore his ass up, right? See, Dak, he cornered Dak in the market. Dak cornered him in the market, put him in a chokehold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy had 60. Mr. Dak Prescott at 60 M's. That is 60 M's is ridiculous for Dak Prescott. I ain't hating on my man Pockets. He decent, but he ain't 60.
He's not a 60 M. He's not a 60 M quarterback.
You waited too long to do these deals, and then you put yourself did the same thing with CD. Yeah, CD's elite, but CD Lamb. He's not Justin Jefferson. He's not Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? He good. He's better than average. But as far as paying him top 3, top 5 money, it's crazy. So you spread it thin. You gotta pay the man. You got to.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that part. And the only thing that gets to me from a player standpoint, because sometimes it ain't just the money, especially with the NFL. You got to think about how much they putting their bodies on the line and the health issues, concussion issues, things of that nature. It becomes a resentment when it's time to visit the contract and you want to wait because you putting my health in jeopardy. You putting my mental capacity in jeopardy to come out here to entertain for you. And yes, I'm playing the game that I love and I know what I signed up for, but I done performed. I done overperformed. So when it's time and you want to hesitate, I wouldn't give a shit if it was still the same 32. You can give me the 32, but because you waited, now I feel some kind of way. And me giving you my all, because if something happened to me, you gonna leave me on the curb.
Well, no, that's what they're gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? But this is where I understand why players are fighting for themselves. Whether it be through their agent or whether it be through their mama or whoever's negotiating the contract. You have to, those things come into play, especially in this game. Some of the other sports, it's the injury factor, but I don't know any other sport outside of hockey where you can get smacked and that can end your whole fucking career and your existence.
Yeah, man, to have a 100% injury rate is crazy. It's 100% to know that you getting hurt. Picture this. It's not. Yes,
it's not an if. It's when.
It's a win. Man, I'm gonna need you to. Our next thing is, I'm looking at it now. I'm gonna need you to get your cord up on that thing, man. Man, you need to get some rubber band tape on that motherfucker. Just a dangling. Every time you lean over and grab something, that motherfucker get caught up in your neck. I wasn't paying no attention at first. Now you good. Now you looking like a professional. You know what I mean? Nah, you all good. When it comes to Jerry Jones, I think that he does just want to stay in the media. And if because they're still making money. So just picture this. If you're a businessman, if you're a businessman and every station talks about your team, you're getting big endorsements, all your stadium's still sold out, ain't nobody coming with no paper bags, ain't nobody boycotting, ain't nobody doing none of that, they spending big, they buying jerseys. What do you need to want to, even though it's been 30 years, why go the extra mile? When you keep saying it seems like the Philadelphia citizens, we can just trust the process. There is no process in Dallas. No, right. There isn't. They don't go do anything that make you think with the players that are good on their team that they draft or to even go bring in good players. They don't. Derrick Henry wanted to go to Dallas for $2 billion less. He said, I couldn't find that money. I said, he wanted $5 million. So you mean to tell me you couldn't have got him? He wanted to go play in Dallas and said, I'd take a little less to go play because that's where I really want to go play. He got more, and I'm glad he in Baltimore. I'm glad Derrick Henry in Baltimore.
He fits better.
Yes, he do.
He fits better. He'd be disappointed in Dallas.
I would be disappointed with him in Dallas because it would have crushed his career.
Yes.
And they would have turned him into a wash. You know they would have turned Derrick Henry into the wash he's in Dallas. You know what I mean? You under so much scrutiny, but you're dealing with an owner that thinks he's the head coach, the president, the GM.
Oh God, the media
everything.
Advisor,
spokesman, like everything. He doesn't sit back and let the people that he paid money to do their job, and that's his issue.
You know what I start thinking about though, because you know what they call it. You know what they call Arlington Stadium, AT&T Stadium, or whatever the fuck it is. They call it Jerryland. And if you stop and think about it, this motherfucker's making just as much money off of concerts, boxing matches, and everything else than he is on the fucking football team. So, A, you got the money, nigga. Don't stop playing. You got the money. But B, if you put that same amount of energy into the football team that you own, instead of just creating a playland for boxing matches and the WWE, then maybe the Cowboys could be something again.
That's a lot of hope. That's a lot of hope, bro. I hate to be that person, but I'm going to tell you like now, listen. For any of you Cowboy fans out there listening, it's never happening, man, until your boy go to glory. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to tell you that now. Until he go to glory, don't think that you ever finna be in no NFC championship, let alone no Super Bowl. And I'm talking
Super Bowl.
Never, ever. You never get nowhere smelling a title. No, because he's the one standing in the way. It's not your quarterback. Yep. It's not your team. Y'all done had plenty good players over the years. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the best.
It ain't even the coach. No,
it's not the coach.
And y'all done had some decent coaches. Man.
You got a owner/general manager that's standing in your way, and till he's out of the picture, you don't stand a chance. And it is what it is. So you know what you signed up for. So clock is ticking.